Hi everyone, I'm Pat Prokop. I'm standing out in the heavenly backyard garden where everything is very lush and green right now, and there's a reason behind that. The rains. We've been having tons of rain over the last several weeks, it seems, here in the Savannah area anyway, and with all the rain, as you can see right there, it has been really refreshing the garden, but it does absolutely no good for astrophotography because the rain clouds in the afternoon produces the clouds throughout the evening hours. And on top of that, the atmosphere is just full of moisture. And trying to look at the stars at night, or the planets in particular, it's like looking up through a lake of water. It's like you're underwater looking up into the sky itself, and everything is a little bit on the wobbly side because of the turbulence in the atmosphere with all the moisture. But I'm able to try to see some of the planets right now. But I noticed last night when I was looking at the planet Jupiter, it seemed like the telescope was a little bit out of collimation, and I was a little disturbed about that because I have not been able to get a really fine focus, and I notice that there seems to be red on the top and blue on the bottom, which indicates maybe I'm not quite aligned. So the situation here is try to see what the collimation is and see if I need to adjust it.
So notice I have yellow on the top and green and blue on the bottom. Same thing with the moon here. You can see red on the top and green on the bottom. This is telling me that the collimation is off a little bit with the Celestron, so I need to recollimate the telescope. Let's put this out of focus and see what it looks like first. Well, that's pretty close. So I got clouds passing through. What do you think? That looks pretty well collimated. I do have the 2x Barlow on this right now. So we're at an f20 focal ratio. Okay, a lot of dirt on the lens or something there. All right, well, I don't know. What do you think? Looks collimated to me. I don't know. Can I improve on that? Looks like it's a little bit off center. I think I need to move this portion here a little bit this way, because I'm not quite centered here. All right, let's go downstairs and see what happens.
All right, on the Celestron, over here, this is the cover to the secondary mirror, and this little slot right here, you just turn it to expose the screws. There they are, 1, 2, and 3. Those are the adjustment screws. A simple Phillips head screwdriver will use to either lightly tighten or lightly loosen the screws. Now it's best, of course, to be able to view the output at the same time, so having a computer screen right next to the system as you're doing it is very beneficial. And you have to watch to see how the system is moving and so forth. So, but these are the screws you need to use to adjust the secondary mirror to the primary mirror.
Okay, looks like I got it dead on center. So let's try to take another look at Jupiter. Let's put it back into focus. There's one of the moons. Oop, went too far. Okay, it's easier, at least with Jupiter, to focus on one of the moons. You can see the moon coming into focus. Another moon right next to the surface. All right, let's see what the planet looks like. Bring the gain back down. There we go. Let's take this off. Let's zoom in. Well, it still looks a little fuzzy, but see what happens. I want to up the gain and take a look at that moon again. That's the one I focused on. It looks a little out of focus. Yeah, trying to focus with clouds is very difficult. think that's it right there. Notice the, I'm noticing the color aberration is not as bad. So maybe I did work out on this. Let's go over to the planet. Well, you still see green at the bottom and red at the top, or yellow, but not bad. Again, I'm looking at clouds. I'm right at the meridian, though. In fact, it's just past the meridian. I'm rather impressed. I'm not guiding here at all. This is just strictly with the mountain. I thought I was not polar aligned. I thought the polar alignment fell off a little bit because I bumped the mount a couple of times with the lawnmower. But it's staying right in there. Well, I'd better hurry up because there's a band of showers right along the Georgia, southern South Carolina coast. Another big area off to the east, and here I am right there at that little red marker. Just to the east of Richmond Hill in extreme southern Savannah. And yeah, I better hurry up.
You know, one of the problems with all the rain is the weeds. The weeds have been growing profusely here in the Heavenly Backyard Garden. I've been trying to stay ahead of that. At the moment, it seems like the weeds are winning the battle. However, I shall prevail and I'll win this war with weeds. Anyway, if you like my videos, please subscribe to my channel. HeavenlyBackyardAstronomy.com is my website. And thank you all my subscribers. I've reached over 1,000 subscribers right now, but I plan to hopefully get more. That's up to you. And I don't make these videos for me, I make them for you. Besides the planet Jupiter, we still have Saturn right next to it, but more importantly, I want the telescope fine-tuned for Mars. It's rising now in the eastern sky shortly after sunset, and next month it'll be at its closest approach to Earth and its most brilliant up in the sky. Matter of fact, it'll be shining brighter than the planet Jupiter. But besides those three planets, there's a couple of others that might be interesting to try to capture. That's Neptune. Neptune's at opposition now, and then Uranus, or Uranus. I prefer to call it Uranus after it was named after uranium, hence Uranus. But those two distant gas giants are also targets for the next couple of months. So, unless you need rain, clear skies, everyone. Back to gardening.